there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts series as well as Use This Stuff. What this is the Paw Hop, oh my goodness, is a series I'm doing with a bunch of other people where we are celebrating our animals and pets and especially, I guess, our dogs. And we are doing layouts that are pet related. I usually do my dogs. I do have cats as well, but I don't do as many layouts about them. And I say dogs, I just have one. The other one is my son's dog. But anyway, I am documenting the pouty face of our husky, Coda. And I am using a stencil from the Some Assemblage Required monthly embellishment box. This is from the June box. It's a really, really cool distressed looking grid. And I really love the way that it looks, so I thought I would go ahead and put it to good use. And then I'm using some Distress Oxide ink. I believe I'm using spun sugar, and I am just putting it through this grid, rotating the grid periodically along the bottom here just to change up a little bit of the design. And I will, in fact, go back and add a little bit more. Oh my goodness, a little bit more of that distressing. Now what I just did there was I took my water bottle and I spritzed over the top of it, hoping to get some big drops to make it even more irregular in the pattern and to create a little bit of a mottled effect on the parts that do have more of the solid looking squares for that grid. And here you can see I'm just going over it a little bit more to add a little bit more pink towards the bottom. And if you're wondering why I'm using pink in the photos, there are some pink undertones. The blanket that she's laying on has turquoise and pink on it. Her eyes are bright blue, which I thought looked really good with pink. And the blanket has the pink on it as well. So I'm going to go with this paper from 49 and Market. It's from their Spectrum Sherbet collection, and I've had this in my stash for a while now. I've been still working through this collection and happy to get a bunch of it used on this particular layout. I have this 12-inch rub-on. It came with I don't know, five of these rub-ons in a 12 by 12 pack, and I'm going to use this one. It's kind of like a gray blue color, which I thought was perfect since that is the color that she's gray, she's not blue, but this gray has more blue undertones than brown undertones in it, so it matched very well. Now at the end of the day you're going to go, why did you even use that? Because you can hardly see it. And yes, that's true, especially once I get all my layers, you're not going to see a lot of it, but you do see some of it, and I'm okay with that. It just gave me a place to build on. I could have made it a little bit, I guess, wider than where I ended up with it, but that's okay. This is just the nature of mixed media, and I do know these are rub-ons, but they do look like mixed media, so I'm going with the fact that a lot of times when you do mixed media, you do end up covering a lot of it up. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And it is, in fact, true with real mixed media. Like, I probably could have actually started with those a little higher or a little lower, but that's okay. Totally okay with it. And you know what? I have so many of these rub-ons to use. It's going to work out perfectly. Now, I thought about putting some of those pink rub-ons on, and I kind of vetoed that idea and stuck with the blues and the blue-grays, because I have so much pink on there already. I didn't want to start mixing those in. I wanted to stay with the one tone since I've got the pink inking as a base to start with. So here are my two photos. This is her pouting. She's wanting something that she's not getting. The photo on the right hand side, we are on our way to the dog park. She wants to hop in the front seat of our pickup truck, and we told her she had to stay in the back seat of the cab, which I don't know why she's whining about it. My son was back there, his dog was back there. There's nothing to whine about. She had plenty of entertainment. And then the other one, I think she might have wanted on the bed or something. I'm not sure. She does get on the bed quite often, but I think maybe at this particular time she wanted up there, and I don't know why we weren't letting her up there, but she actually might have been on the bed. I can't even tell in the photo. So anyway, This is her pouty face, and my title will be Cute and Pouty. I thought that was perfect for this particular look that she's got, and I don't know, she can be very hard to resist when she wants something because she is so cute, but she is also a stinker, so there is that. I decided to put some of these pink rub-ons on, and these are just the ones that look like stitching, so I'm not using the mixed media pink ones, I'm using the stitched pink ones. And where I chose to put them there, they're going to get covered up also, but there will be other places that they will show. So I am, again, okay with that. I just need to have them sticking out further from the photos than just ending right near the photo, because I end up building this up quite a bit and you can't end up seeing it. But I do like how the darker mixed media pieces are coming together. I've kind of got a little bit of a diagonal from upper right to lower left going on, but I also kind of have this central thing going on too with these diagonal striped pieces down the center. So I want that diagonal to be there, but I don't want it to go corner to corner of the paper. I want it to stay in the center. So diagonal from the tip of the photos to the other tip of the photo, the upper right of the photo, not the upper right of the paper. Hopefully that makes sense. And then those striped pieces will make more sense because keeping everything more centrally located. Now I also have not glued, I don't think I've glued down that pink paper at this point. No, I have not. So I need to go and do that, but I'm going to ink it up first with some black soot distress ink. And I like the way that looks. It just makes it look a little bit more bold and a little more pronounced on the ripped edges. And any of her photos look good with black soot because, you know, she's my monochromatic pup. Aside from her eyes, which actually in the photo look very white because they are so blue. There's not a lot of blue to them, and then the inside of her ears just has a little bit of pink. Well, not right now. She's very dirty right now, so she doesn't have a lot of pink in her ears. They look more brown because our backyard grassy area has been turned into a dust bowl due to the dogs. So that's exciting. Anyway, so I am tucking in as many of these ephemera pieces as I feel can be tucked in and still look good. I don't want to overdo it and have it just look like a ginormous mess, but I do want to tuck in as many pieces as I can because I have a lot of this ephemera left, you guys. As you can see on the right hand side, all of those pieces in the warm colors. I have just as many in the cool colors. And that's probably not even all because that doesn't include all of the pieces that are in the laser cut die cut pack. Some of them are in there because I've pulled them apart, but not all of them. So here's my title piece. Again, I'm working with my stash of thickers, trying to work through some of those and get them out of my stash and onto pages. And so I thought that was a perfect one, the Cute and Pouty in gold. They're from two different sets, but the gold matches. Nothing really bothers me more than when the two golds don't match, unless I'm putting a lot of different golds or a lot of different metallics on something, then I don't care about it. But if I was just to use the Cute and Pouty, and Cute and was in one shade of gold and Pouty was in another shade, that would drive me nuts. Yeah, I don't know, it's just a thing with me. Okay, so I am gonna back this right hand photo with this piece that has the turquoisey teal colors on it, and I'm liking the way that is looking. I don't think I end up backing the other photo. I just do the one, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue with my liquid glue some of these pieces to the back of the photo. I am kind of working backwards at this point. A lot of people might have just put your pictures down and tucked those under, but in this case, because I'm doing so many different layers, it's easier for me to build it backwards than put my photo down and start tucking things in, especially since these pieces, they don't like go all the way to the center of the photo. They're just a little edge piece, and there's a lot of gaps and holes with the punched paper piece and then the film strip and the viewfinder. So knowing where to put my glue is kind of important. I'm going to keep building up using more and more of these different pieces. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water, you guys. And then adding a little bit of these frames here. You didn't probably catch that, but that was the pack of all of the blues and greens that I have. I also have these little rub-ons that look like paint chip type of deals, and I'm going to go ahead and stagger those on the left-hand side of the photo to get some of those used up. And those ones I am using the pink, and I like the way that those look. And I will layer some of them up so that they won't just be, you know, like piano keys next to each other. They're going to be layered up. And then going through the packs here and trying to find a few more little pieces that maybe I can tuck in just to bring more layers and some solids over to that right hand side. I didn't end up liking the green piece that I had started with. It was a little bit too green. I wanted it more blue than green, so more turquoise than like a light teal, I guess. I don't know. So that's what I'm doing there. And now I'm playing around with these paint swatch little pieces and figuring out what I want on this left hand side. You can see I put a pink piece up at the top there. I am trimming it off because I just want it to look like it backed the photo. I didn't want it sticking out all the way. So I essentially did not back the whole photo. I just have that pink around the outside of the top piece of it. And I like the way that that looks. It brings a little more pink to this side, and it makes me pretty happy the way that it's turning out so far. Again, I'm just tucking these little rub-ons under, and I want them a little bit staggered. I don't want them perfect. There's nothing really perfect about mixed media, so I'm totally okay with that. And then any little tiny bits and pieces that I have left of these little splotches of this turquoisey teal color, I am just laying those down and rubbing those on to this background just to bring more of that mixed media in. And I'm liking the way that it's looking, building my way out. And you really can't see a whole lot of what I started with anymore. You can see it just at the edge of the pink piece of paper in the bottom left of the photos. But there's not a whole lot of it. I guess there's a little bit peeking through the frame in the upper right. But other than that, there's not really much. So, again, building up more here, staggering these pieces and tucking them in. And I'm liking the way that that's looking. This little circular piece that's down in the bottom left-hand corner, it does have words on it. I'm trying to remember what they say. I don't remember right off the top of my head. And it's been a little while since I did this layout, you guys. So I'm not 100% sure, but it's super cute. I can assure you of that. No, I'm just kidding. It does say all my heart. And then I am going to go to my stash at some point and pull out some more gold pieces to bring them into the clusters. So it's not just the title that has gold. And there I finally have put the entire centerpiece down, you guys. It took so long to get to that point. But I'm really happy with all of the things that are tucked in here. And now I'm just playing with where I want the title. I don't want it actually over her face or her nose. So I'm just moving things around to kind of figure out exactly where I want the placement of things. And I think that is pretty much going to do it right where it's at. Now here's my box of gold ephemera. I am bringing in this piece to the left side that says beautiful. And then I'm going to bring a piece up to the top that says hello friend. And then I have some twine. Oh, yeah, I'm going to tuck in this oval piece that has some gold around the outside. And then I bring in this twine that is a really light pink, and it's got gold weaved into it, and that's going in my tag here. I thought that was the perfect way to finish it up because it's got some gold metallic in it, but it also brings the pink right back up to the top of that tag. And I'm going to finish it off with some Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine. While I do that, don't forget to go check out everyone else playing along with our paw hop today. There's a list down below for you, so you can go and check out everyone. And don't forget to check out what MK has done on her channel if she is doing another video for Use This Stuff. Today's not our normal day for posting. We normally post on Wednesday, Saturday, and Wednesday, Sunday, and Friday. So come back again tomorrow for another video. It will also be Mixed Media Mayhem Day, so you can check that out. And you'll get some actual mixed media, not just rub-ons. I'll see you then. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.